bless you. This prophetess Cinderella. Please share my video for me. At the same time, follow me for more of word of wisdom, and you always be blessed. Thank you. Do you know that nothing is too late for you? Sometimes you are expecting something from God, and God is delaying about the thing that you are expecting. I'm telling you that if you're expecting something from Jesus, and the thing that you are expecting is keeping long, you've been praying, you've been fasting over it, you've been crying over it, and God hasn't given you that, the thing that you are expecting, never bothers. Don't say, God has rejected me. Don't say, why God, haven't you seen me? I'm crying for your help. Remember me. God has seen you. Yes, sometimes He needs to clear the road before He will bring to you what you are asking for. And you have to know that our time and God's time is not the same. Because maybe you want the thing faster. But in the sight of God, God sees that, no, when I give this to you early, maybe something will come across for you to lose it. Or it's not good for you to get it at the point of time that you want it. And sometimes when God delays, because He is preparing something special for you. He is preparing something good for you. I'm reminding you in 1 Samuel chapter 1 going. I'm reminding you a woman called Hannah. You know, Hannah was married to Elkanah, but they couldn't have a child. But when Elkanah went to marry Peninnah, Peninnah conceived several babies. But Hannah wasn't conceiving. Why? Maybe you would think that Hannah had done something against God. That's why God is punishing her. No. Sometimes when something like this happens, it means that God's glory, He wants His glory to prevail at His own time. Hannah was crying. He cries always. He even goes to the temple to pray and cry. Even her pastor thought maybe she's mad, or she went to drink some alcohol, because the way she prays when she enters the temple of God, the way she does her things, even her pastor was thinking otherwise. Sometimes when God leaves us for us to pray for long, He is preparing something good for us. And at the same time, He is using the prayers to build your soul, for you to become stronger in Christ. Please have faith in God. God will never leave you. Do you know that? Hannah, at the point of time that she was crying for a baby, she wanted it at her own time, but her own time was wrong. God wanted His own time so that He will make it beautifully. And praise be to God, God gave her a handsome baby boy called Samuel. And as you know, Samuel was a man. Samuel was a man who was a very big man in Israel. He was a very big prophet in Israel, because The baby that God was about to give Hannah was someone who is special. Sometimes when God delays, He is bringing something special in your way. So He is preparing the way for the special thing to come to you. Oh yes. So never bother, never cry. Just have faith in Christ. Keep on praying. Everything is possible with Christ. I'm reminding you, Zachariah and Elizabeth was the same thing. They were also expecting a child. They wanted a fruit of a womb. Do you know Zachariah and his wife Elizabeth crying, praying, fasting, because they were righteous in front of God. But you know, in their old age, God gave them John the Baptist, because he was preparing good thing. He was preparing a good and a precious bouncing baby for them. So sometimes when God doesn't answer your prayers quickly, it means that He is preparing and bringing something special in your way. You know, John the Baptist, as we all know, what he did, he was a man who revealed Christ to the world for us to see Christ. He is the Messiah. You know, he was also special. He has a duty to perform for Christ. So everything that God delays, He delays it for a purpose. God doesn't do His things without a reason. Everything that God does, there is a reason for it. I'm reminding you, Rahel. Rahel was the same thing with Jacob. He couldn't conceive, but her sister was conceiving, having several children. But at long last, what did God do? God let His glorious and His hands prevail upon Rahel, and His glory prevail. He was preparing the road for Rahel, because he was preparing something good for Rahel. And Rahel gave birth to Joseph. You know, Joseph was a man that even the Israelites, when hunger came in the land of Israel, in Israelites, when hunger came in the land of Egypt, he was the only person in Egypt gave the king Pharaoh mind. I mean, his dream that he dreamt, even his wise men couldn't even interpret the dream. It's only Joseph who could interpret the dream that Pharaoh had. And after interpreting the dream for Pharaoh, at the same time, God passed through Joseph for a lot of food. Through Joseph, they had enough food at the time when hunger came for 7 good years. So please, when God delays on something, it means there is something precious that He is preparing to come on your way. Believe in the Creator. Believe in Him. Relax. Put your trust in Him. Relax. Keep on praying. Nothing is too late. You will see that people are saying everything is too late. I can see, this is my friend, this is my family, This person, I've been working for long, but see, things are going on well for them. But me alone, nothing is going on well for them. Or me alone, nothing is going on well for me. No, don't say that. If God delays you in something, He wants to give you something precious, something marvelous, something that it will mesmerize. It will shock people. Something that it will shock, sorry to use mesmerize, but something that will shock people. Something that people will come to you and say, hey, this is wow. Yes, I'm reminding you of Abraham as well, and his wife Sarah. That was the same thing that happens to them. Even when the angel came to Abraham and told Abraham, the good things that you have done for us, do you know something? Your wife will conceive a baby boy. The same in a year time, when we come here again, your wife will conceive a baby boy. Even when Sarah heard it, he was laughing, because she was laughing. She was thinking that at this age, how can I give birth? She was thinking, at this age, how can I give birth to a child? But you know, if God says yes, no man can say no. But God did it. Oh yes, God did it for Sarah in Genesis 21. God did it for Sarah. In Genesis 19, in Genesis 18, that's where the angel came to Abraham and told him that your wife will conceive. In the next year that we come here, we will come and meet a baby here crying. Yes. So in Genesis 21, God made it for Sarah and Abraham. Even they were old, 100 years. Abraham, they were old. But still, God did it for them. Nothing is too late for you, my brother who is watching, my sister who is watching. Nothing is too late for you. Don't say everything is too late. So I'm disappointed. Never be disappointed. God knows the right time for you to let His glory prevail on you. Keep on praying. Keep on reading the Bible. Keep on get closer to Christ, and you'll see the goodness and mercy of God that is following you. Bless you.